So today what we're doing is a video that I've seen King of the Fourth Quarter do. I think it's actually this week, and it was a really cool concept, and I've been trying to think of a video similar to this, and the thought I had was doing what Kevin God did, where he builds a team out of a certain amount of stubs that you get. But we're kind of at the end of the cycle where like players are super cheap on the market in Diamond Dynasty, and I feel like it'd be pretty easy to build a pretty good squad with a certain amount of stubs. So when I saw this video from King of the Fourth Quarter where he has to build a team with 800 overall points, and I thought that was a really cool idea, and I was like, well, how could I make it better for MLB, since MLB's roster is 2 times the size of an NBA roster? And I was like, well, let's make the overall points 2,000 and let's try to build a squad with 2,000 overall points. So I hope you do enjoy it. We're gonna have 1 season to win a World Series, and if you do like this challenge, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the content, hit that red subscribe button. On top of that, make sure that bell icon is clicked to all notifications so you're notified whenever a video does go live. And of course, in the comment section, did you enjoy today's video? Did you not like this video? Do you want to see some more videos like this? Do you have any crazy ideas? Let me know in that comment section. Final plug, we got to talk about description, where social media, we got that Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all that good stuff. If you want to follow it, it's down there. And that's about it, guys. Let's get into today's video. So with this video, I'm gonna have 1 season to build a squad, and I went with 2,000 overall points because if you average that out, right, you take 26 men, you have 2,000 points, it averages out to about a 76 overall. And I was like, you know what, that's a pretty good area for an overall player. So like if I went with 26 players who are 76 overall, it would average out to about 2,000 points. It might be 74 overall, but you kind of see the range I'm looking for here. So I've got to spread out the points evenly. I've got to get some good pitching. I've got to get some good hitting. I've got to get a team that can win a World Series in 1 season. So let's get into it. Let me show you the pictures. Alrighty, so we're going big right off the bat. Jacob deGrom. I was like, you know what? I need a guy who's going to win me a game immediately every single time he's on the mound. Jacob deGrom is that guy. So 99 points right off the rip. And then I decided to go with, you know what, Alcantara, Savale. I thought for 83 points each, that's not too bad. That's actually like pretty good value, right? Like I'm liking that. And then I went with Sonny Gray, Ryan Yarbrough, and then a 6th man in Merrill Kelly. And the reason I went with the 6th man, he's our long reliever, right? And I thought for all these points right here, pretty solid. I don't remember how many points this is right off the rip. I did write it down though. It's 499. So I've already gotten up to almost 500 points just on my pitching staff. That's a big chunk right there. And I saw that number and I knew, I was like, uh-oh, this is gonna be bad. Like I've already planned it. I already know how many points I've spent. I already know where I'm at totally, but we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna break down what my whole thought process was throughout this. Bullpen was a little easier because there's a lot of glitchy bullpen arms you can go with. We can go with the Cy Young contender Dylan Bundy. Every single franchise, I feel like he's in that Cy Young race. Then I decided to go with Randy Dobnak. We've got Dominic Leone. I thought for 75 overall points, that's pretty good. Adam Kolarek, I saw in my video yesterday, he killed it. I was like, you know what, let's give him a shot. Plus I need a lefty, and for 73 overall, not too bad. I like his per 9s, they look pretty solid. Next up, Aaron Sledgers. Again, really good per 9s besides the K per 9. But as long as he's not letting people get on base, I'll be fine. I don't care if he doesn't strike out anybody, as long as he gets the outs. And the last bullpen arm is going to be James Pazos. There it is. The total for my bullpen was 441. So we're at 940 points just with my pitchers. And right there, that's 12 position players. So that's almost half of the roster. And I'm like, okay, almost half, you know, it's not too bad, right? Like we're looking pretty good. Let's get to the catchers. The catchers, this is like the one area where I kind of went a little bit like skimpy, where a backup catcher is 65 overall in Chance Cisco, but I like the power numbers, right? And he's a backup catcher. He's not going to play much, so whatever. But I decided to go with Tyler Stevenson for 76 overall points. I thought that was pretty good. Not too bad. So that brings us up to 1,081 points. So I'm like, okay, we're still looking pretty healthy. I feel pretty confident we can stay within our little point range here. So far so good, and I could definitely just gone, let me make my bench 40 overalls, make it super easy to use. But I felt like that was cheating. I wanted to get a full 26-man roster of MLB ready players. So next up, first base, we've got Brandon Belt. Yikes, didn't mean to just smack your ear there. 86 points for Brandon Belt. I just think he's super good to pick up in franchise. Watch, he's gonna suck this time. It was between Brandon Belt and Vlad Jr., but if I picked Vlad, I would have just completely destroyed the other parts of the team. So I went with Brandon Belt, and then the backup, Colin Moran. Good little platoon guy, good possible DH. So we'll have to see what we do with the lineup here, but not too bad. That brings us up to 1238 for point total. Second baseman, Nicky Lopez is the only second baseman I chose. Just pure hitting stats. He looks really good. I thought for just under 80 points, solid. That brings us up to 1317. Yes, 1317. Double checking. All right, Alec Boehm and Michael Brosseau are my third baseman. Boehm's going to be starting every day, but Brosseau off the bench versus lefties, I mean, not too bad. Not too bad, but for 76 and 69, nice. That brings us up to 1462. I was getting a little worried here because I really wanted to have a stacked outfield, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with shortstop. Did I want to go out and get a really good shortstop? Did I really want to go out and get like Mike Trout or something in the outfield? I was like, so far, I have a Cy Young candidate in DeGrom, but the rest of my team, I don't really have like an MVP candidate. Brandon Belt sometimes sneaks into the MVP race, but like realistically, I don't really have an MVP type player offensively yet. Shortstop though, I went with Corey Seager. Initially, I had Glaber, and I was like, for 70 points, you know what? Glaber's not bad. That'll allow me to spend money elsewhere. But then I saw Corey Seager. I was like, oh, 80 overall. Yes, please. This is way too good to pass up. He kills it every single franchise. And then also a little backup, Willie Castro. That's a steal. That brings us up to 1681. That is plenty of points to build an outfield. I went with 4 outfielders to finish it off. In left, Yordan Alvarez, 85 overall. We know he's an MVP type player. Willie Calhoun as a backup, not terrible, not terrible at all. Center field, there was only one guy I was going to go for, Brandon Nimmo at 71. And then to finish it off, the piece that the cherry on top, you throw the sprinkles on, whipped cream, all of that good stuff, Juan Soto. Yes, this outfield cost me 316 points, and it brings me in 3 points under the 2,000 point total at 1997. Yep, I have 3 points to spare. I could go out and spend it, but I just felt like, you know what? We've got a really good team here. Let's not mess it up. I like the squad we got. So pitching staff looks like this: DeGrom, Alcantara, Savale, Gray, and Yarbrough. Merrill Kelly in the long relief spot. And then we've got Pazos. We've got Bundy, who could technically also be a long reliever. So I guess I could have gone with a different, like, middle relief pitcher. We got Kolarek, Sledgers, Dobnik, and Leone closing things out. Hopefully that works out. I'll definitely keep an eye on my bullpen. This is the one area where I'm a little bit unsure about. I thought about maybe getting Yimi Garcia, Pedro Baez. There were a couple other relievers that I was looking at, but I felt like, you know what? Let's go with some of these names. I feel like they're pretty good. Our bench, I'm not going to lie, is a little low. You know, high 60s, low 70 for Glaber. But, like, I feel like they're still pretty decent players. Like, if you look at their hitting stats, like, they're actually, okay, but, like, they're not too bad, right? Holy cow. They really had to use that photo for Michael Brosseau. Oh, man, I feel so bad for him. Oh, they did him so dirty. Really? Really? They went with the photo that gave him the highest egg point head. Oh, I am so they did you so dirty. They could have gone with any photo with a helmet on, with a hat on, and it would have looked okay. But man, they went with that photo. Oh, I'm so sorry. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. So yeah, this is our lineup. A lot of lefties. I do realize we've got 99% lefties, and it's just gonna have to work like that. It just is. We're ranked 9th, first in contact, 4th in pitching. I'm feeling pretty confident about our team. I'm also gonna change our coaches so that we can get better coaches and we can do better. I need a pitching coach. Who am I going to rock with here? Who's going to be that guy that leads us to victory? Maybe Steve Orlowski. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go Steve Orlovsky. I think. Yeah, we're gonna go. Ooh, maybe Mikey Adorno. We'll go Orlovsky. And then we'll double check our hitting coach. No, I want a better one. Bob Erasmus looks decent. Only one bunting stat, which is cool. I usually try to avoid everybody that has bunting stats. I'm going to go Roderick Milano. His stats look pretty good. And I think that might be it. I think we're pretty good otherwise. -2 power? Really? Ooh, you're bad too. Let's get somebody else. Holy cow, what is up with the Indian staff? That's terrible. Oh man, nobody else is looking much better. We might have to go with like maybe him, Derek Norris. You get a 1-year deal. I mean, we only got 1 year to win it all anyway, so we might as well boost what we got. I'm not gonna change the manager. There just doesn't look like there's anybody that much better than what Terry Francona brings. I guess you can leave too, and we can get someone a little bit better. We'll go with him, and let's get that durability all the way up. I think we're good. I think we're pretty solid. All right, so we're at the All-Star break. As you can see, it's not going as good as I would have hoped. I wanted to see if we have any like All-Stars or anything. Anybody doing well? Jacob deGrom. Good. That's good. Anybody else? No relievers. That worries me a little bit. No catcher. Again. Especially when like a 220 average and a 237 average. That worries me. That's a little worrisome. No first baseman. I mean, Vlad's in the division. That's gonna be tough. Is my team just like garbage? Where's my squad at? You know what I mean? We've got Jordan. No Nimmo. Juan Soto's there. Where's my squad? What's going on with my team here? Okay, not bad. Actually, okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good either. So let's go with Sledgers here. Leone, 4 blown saves. You know what? We'll keep him there. Lineup wise, 280, 277, 330. Okay, Corey Seager's a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. That is a little disappointing. But okay, Tyler Stevenson, I'm gonna need better from you. But okay, I feel like we're doing well. We're just getting a little unlucky. That's where I'm gonna leave it, because we're still pretty close in the division. I'm assuming we have a wild card spot. Oh no. All right, let's finish it off. We'll see what happens. All right, we won the division, 97-65, and I mean, look at we kind of went on a couple win streaks. Like, maybe not. Actually, like right here, we had one loss, but then like boom, 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 win, win, win. We did take another loss, and then we won. We just had a really good like September. That's what I'm noticing. Just really good. August wasn't bad either. So, whew, it was a little close. 4 games decided. The 2 teams here. Man, that was too close for comfort. Too close for comfort there at the All-Star break too. That got me a little sweaty. I was like, man, did I really just blow this challenge? We aren't even gonna make the postseason. League leaders Jacob deGrom and Ryan Yarbrough, and then Juan Soto with the most walks. Speaking of Juan Soto, he is unbelievable right now in real life. He is unreal. He does not get enough love. Might be one of the more underrated players in baseball. Maybe. Now that I'm saying about it, does he get talked about enough? I don't know. Does maybe because he's on the Nationals he doesn't? I don't know, but he's killing it. He's killing it right now. As I say that, none of our players killed it enough to get an award, I should say, which is disappointing. I feel like we had some sort of award winner on the squad, but I guess not. So, pitching wise, we've got Merrill Kelly. You know what? I don't hate it. James Pazos, don't hate that either. Pretty solid. Dylan Bundy, you were, maybe you're better as a long reliever. Maybe that's how I get the full potential out of him if I make him a long reliever. Dobnik was okay. Like, I don't hate it. The whip's sitting around 1.2-ish. ERA's a little high, but we can work with it. Adam Calera, kind of the same thing. Aaron Sledgers, though, was absolutely insane. Give him the ball every game. He is our guy. Jacob deGrom. Actually, I might make Sledgers the closer. I really might. I've done it. Jacob deGrom, have yourself a season. Love to see it. Alcantara was good. Savale, fantastic. He's going to be our number 2 for the postseason. Sonny Gray was good. And Yarbrough, you know what? I'm going to flip these two. I'm going to flip them. Boom. There we go. Just Perfect right there. I like that. Lineup wise, oh no. Colin Moran, get back in the team. What's going on here? Who's taking over Colin Moran's spot? Because I know Colin Moran had a decent year. Get out of here, Tyler Freeman. You're not part of the squad. And then Colin Moran's going to come up. What is going on here? Colin Moran, boom. There you go. Willie Castro, 342. Woo! Willie Castro have a season off the bench. Then we've got Willie Calhoun off the bench. Okay, Chance Cisco, kind of garbage. 5 home runs, though. I'll take it. Michael Brosseau, not too bad either. And then Glaber was pretty bad. The fact that Glaber was like our worst bench bat besides Chance Cisco, kind of disappointing. But look at Colin Moran. I'll take those numbers off the bench, DH hitter, for sure. Maybe I need to drop him a little bit. Maybe flip those two. And then maybe put like Nicky Lopez in the 2 spot. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Nicky Lopez, 100% in the 2 spot. 100%. Look at those numbers. Then we got Juan Soto in the 3. Ooh, love it. Jordan, almost 40 homers. We've got Seager. Seager, a little disappointing. He did pick it up, though, at the end of the year. 371 on base percentage. Yeah, give me more of that. Alec Bohm was meh. Brandon Belt, pretty good. I will 100% take that. 12 stolen bases for Brandon Belt. Excuse me? What? Did we look at Nimbo's numbers? Yeah, he was pretty good. He was pretty good, too. What else we got going on? Tyler Stevenson, all right. Moran, we've seen. And then back to the top. You know what? I feel pretty confident, which means we're going to lose the first series. Like I said, we're going to lose the first series. It comes down to Sonny Gray. No, it does not. It comes down to Jacob deGrom. Jacob deGrom. Boom. Whew. That was too close for comfort. I did not like that. Let's go Savale, Alcantara, Yarborough. Oh, no. deGrom's going to go. What's the situation on the day off? He's going game 3. He just pitched this game. 1 day off. 2. He can pitch this day. He can pitch that day. I'm rushing him a day. Goes here. Boom. There we go. All right. Postseason time. Savale versus Manoah. We lose. deGrom. Lose. Oh, boy. Maybe I rushed him back. Oh, we're going to get swept by the Blue Jays. Aren't we? Are we really going to do this? deGrom can pitch this game. deGrom instead of Savale. Please. Please, 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 please. Jacob deGrom, what are you doing? Why can't you win me baseball games? Like, what? He lost every game. Like, what? 10-4? Are you kidding me? We went down 6-0 in the second. And then the first game you pitched, how many runs did you allow? Okay, it went bad in the 8th. So, but you still were pitching. So, Jacob deGrom, dude, the biggest postseason choke I've ever seen. Toronto, San Diego. San Diego isn't gonna make it in real life this year, but that would be a insane World Series. Talk about, like, I would just fully expect like just absolute chaos. Like, that's like. The Blue Jays, super young, exciting team. The Padres, they love to just have so much fun in the field. Like, that would be a good World Series. That's a good one. The Blue Jays end up winning it. We came 2 games short of a World Series. That's disappointing. Jacob deGrom? Jacob deGrom, dude. Let me down. Who else let me down? Jacob deGrom, dude. I'm blaming Jacob deGrom. He's the reason we didn't make it. I can't believe that. Unreal. 3 games, 3 losses for him. The one guy I hyped him up the most, saying he's going to win me a game. He's going to be that guy. I can put him out there. He's going to put us into a position to win. Boom. He's our superstar pitcher. But I hope you did enjoy it. The 2,000 overall point rebuild challenge. If you did, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, in the comment section, let me know your teams. That's what I should have asked you at the beginning of the video. Let me know what you would do with 2,000 points. The roster was on screen at the beginning of the video, so you guys can go check out the roster, make your own roster. You can tweet me a roster, like with a picture, if you think that'll be easier. But let me know what you guys can come up with for a roster. That's about it. Catch you in the next one. Peace.